Hello everyone, Namaste. Welcome to another pick a card reading. So before I start, I just want to thank all of you for such a nice welcome back. It's really nice to see those comments. Thank you so much. And I request you to like the videos so that YouTube algorithm picks it up and shares with a lot more people and help the community to grow. So today's question is, will I exchange messages with him or her? If you want to communicate with someone and you are not sure whether you will get a reply or not, or if you are not receiving any reply from someone, so that's what we are doing. So I've divided a tarot deck, Osho's and tarot, into four parts. So I don't know which cards have gone in which part. And basically, I need six cards. So I'll reshuffle each part for each pile and pick six cards. So, and then there are few oracle cards that I have already picked up for each part. So we will look into oracle for further guidance. So this is pile 1, this is pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's get started with pile 1. So these are the oracle cards. I have not seen them. We'll see them together. But there are some random cards that I've picked up, reshuffling it, and we'll take the first six cards that show up. For the question, will I exchange messages with him or her? So this card wants to be the first one. 1, 2, and 3, and then 4, and 5, and 6. Okay. So top three are for yes and down three are for no. So the very first card we have is receptivity. Yes, the person is quite willing to receive your message, but uh, this person is also quite stressed why you are not uh, giving any kind of response or not triggering them with a question or a message or something like that. They're quite stressed. They are expecting something from your side, and then they are also willing to participate, but nevertheless the cards are not showing that the desire is intense. They are not showing that they will be very much willing to reply immediately, but they are expecting things from your side, but they themselves are not sure whether they should communicate back. But their mind and their heart is telling that why did not she or he, whoever you are, this person has sent me a message yet. Maybe they are expecting it for from intuitive level, or just from practical way, the way you act and react and what has transpired between both of you. They are expecting a message from you, and they're quite stressful that you have not uh, connected with them yet. For the cards here in the no are also quite interesting set of cards. Like, these cards are uh, friendliness, sorrow, and the miser, which is telling me that if you don't communicate, what is happening is that it's going to affect the friendship or the relationship between you and lead to some kind of sorrow. And in future, they might come up with something which would not be very friendly of them. They might come up that you did not connect with me, you did not send me a message last time when I was expecting, and now you are communicating with me. I don't want to respond. So, having said that, if I have to compare both yes and no, I would say that please, please, please go ahead and connect with this person. This person is actually waiting for you and feeling very stressed that why have you not connected with them yet. The oracle says magnanimous me, which is also telling me that somewhere down the line it is a greater gesture from your side to call them, send them a message, send them a text, or email, whatever it is. It's something that is a bigger side of you, because the kind of history both of you share, it is almost like you don't feel like connecting with them. That's the reason why you're here, and you don't understand it. Why should you go ahead and take that move? And the card says that for you to personally give a closure to this or gain momentum in this, whatever has happened, either you need to close something with this person or gain momentum with this person. You have to take that step, because this person sounds like quite confused person on their own, taking all the stress but not willing to make a move. So it's you who has to make the move, and it is you who has to go ahead and talk to them and ask them what is happening in their life, and whatever the agenda is, whatever the communication requires to be. It is a general reading, so can't specify the contents of the communication. You know the best, you are the best person to fit the right words in this communication, but then it's you who has to be the bigger person, be the larger friendly group here to help them move on with their life, and also you move on with your life, either by taking things forward in faster momentum or giving a closure to whatever has happened between both of you. That is something that you need to decide based on the communication and the response that you get. But at the moment, it's you who has to take that leap of faith and communicate with this person. So I'm going to close this reading to move on to pile 2. So it's a great reading. The answer is yes, that you should communicate and exchange emails or whatever it is with this person. So let's move on to pile 2. Hi pile 2, this is your reading. I have a bunch of cards. I just cut the tarot deck into 4 parts. So, and I picked up 2 oracle cards. I have no idea which 2 cards are these. So we'll reshuffle this, and I'll pick up top 3 cards for yes and the last 3 cards for no. And the question that I'm asking is, will I exchange message with him or her? So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So let's see what are the cards for yes. We are going with the flow, playfulness, and we have integration. So I think you need to play it cool. If they exchange with you in some kind of communication, you definitely have to respond to them. Otherwise, I think you need to go with the flow. You don't have to make extra effort. Be playful, be cheerful, be kind. But when they take the initiative, don't make them wait. Just jump upon the opportunity and try to talk to them and bring things back to balance. So for no, what we have is politics, ripeness, and aloneness. What the cards is telling, that yes, they will communicate with you. Till that time, you need to have patience. You need to have uh, to go through things. But if they don't communicate to you, what will happen is that they will be left in loneliness. They will have to deal with a lot of question and answers in the environment, and they would have to take care of a lot of things that they don't want to handle on their own. So they will be forced to come out of this independent way of living life. They are going on a mode of like, I, me, myself, and what is the third word, which is like I, me, myself. Yeah, that's how it's said, if I'm right. So they are so self-possessed, self uh, determined, and so much independent in their own life that they don't want to communicate with anyone. And they will be forced, there will be a situation when they will be forced to communicate with you. And then you need to just take that opportunity and jump upon it to find all the answers that you have been looking for, and whatever you wanted to communicate with them, you can communicate with them. But till then, go with the flow. Don't take any pressure. Be joyful, cheerful, and just play in your environment as if everything is normal, everything is fine. Let's see what the oracles have to say. Baby steps. So, yeah, you don't have to take any kind of burden right now. It's baby steps. So let them do that. They have to come out of their shell. They have to come out of their comfort zone. They will take baby steps right now to reach out to you. When they reach out to you, you can then also go slow. Don't rush into things. As I said, that you need to take that opportunity and jump upon it, which sounds like very aggressive. But this oracle card says that don't be that aggressive. You need to probably start taking baby steps when they contact you, and they are also taking baby steps to contact you, because thanks to this environment in which they are working or living right now has a lot of politics. They cannot handle things on their own. They will be forced to come out of their independent way of living. This ripeness card is all about finding individual paths, being very independent, not depending on others. If they continue to do that, they will be stuck being alone, and they will realize that no, I need to contact this person, which is you, and then they will definitely get connected with you because of the circumstances. Show the world the real you, which is telling me that this oracle, the last oracle card, is telling that you don't have to hide yourself. You don't have to uh, keep yourself in a closet or something. Be cheerful. Do anything that you like, so that this person will also notice you more easily, and this person will feel little more comfortable in connecting with you. Because if you are also somewhere in a remote place and not in the view of this person, then this person will not make that effort to come and connect with you. And if you are overly visible and constantly knocking on this person's door, then this person will be very shy and will not talk to you. So it is a healthy balance. Just fool around and play around this person and be actively available in his or her sight, but don't go and try to communicate on your own. Just make that gesture that you are available to have that conversation. So that's your reading, pile 2, and I hope it will be helpful for you. And I think I'm ready to move on to pile 3. Pile 3, here is your reading. We have some oracle cards. You actually had 3 cards, others had 2 cards. So, what I'm doing is that I have picked a bunch of cards for you. I'm going to shuffle this and pick top 3 cards for yes and top 3 cards for no. To answer the question, will I exchange messages with him or her? We'll see the oracle in a while, but let's start with the tarot cards. So, top 3 are for yes. The first card is the burden card, which is telling that you need to move on with your life. You cannot keep waiting wherever you are. The context gets built with the following cards. Let's see what we have. The next card for yes, which is guidance. You need to move on to connect with other people to find answers for yourself. You will get guidance. This definitely, this person, wherever you are trying to find answer, trying to find that communication, is a good source of information for you, good source of connecting. But the universe is also saying that this person's not the only one. There are a bunch of people out there who can help you right now. And then we have a thunderbolt. So, which is like you will find either the same person or someone else accidentally in a very unexpected moment, and that communication will happen. Whether or not it is this person which is there in back of your mind, that I'll say yes or no only after I see the cards from the other side for the no. It either it can be the same person or the other person. I'll let you know in a while. So if the communication doesn't happen, it says that there is isolation, there is a new vision waiting for you, and then the abundance is also waiting for you. So what I see here is that it is the same person who you thought in the back of your mind has to communicate with you, and this person will communicate with you at a very sudden event, very suddenly, not uh, in an expected way. In a very unexpected way, they'll come and connect with you and communicate with you. The answer is yes, that this person will definitely send you a message, will exchange messages with you and communicate with you. If this person doesn't do that, then you will always have alternatives, which is the new vision card. And irrespective of this person communicating with you, abundance is coming on your path. So I think that you have been looking for some kind of options, you are looking for some kind of guidance, you are looking for some kind of knowledge, some kind of collaboration. Whether this person brings it or some other person brings it, you will get that knowledge, opportunity, whatever you have been looking for. But then this person seems to have been there for a reason and will come to you in a sudden flash, like a flash of light, like a thunderbolt, in a very unexpected, uneasy way, because they really don't want to communicate, but then the universe will create a situation for them to communicate with you. So don't worry about that, but then it will happen. Right side up, which says that you are on the right side, so you don't have to worry about the abundance, because either ways you are going to get your abundance, you are going to get your opportunity, so you are on the right side. So the other two oracle cards is that don't let pride get in your way, and also a win-win outcome is in the forecast, which is almost like because this person is going to come to you in a very sudden chain of events in a very reluctant way, you might feel that I really don't want to talk to this person anymore because I have options. Don't do that. Uh, yes, this person will come by making you feel very miserable about yourself, but then still, this person has a role to play in your long term life, and it will create a win win situation for both of you. So, the cards are telling that just keep your mind open and don't worry how they walk into your life, how they exchange messages with you, how they talk to you, how they present themselves to you. Don't worry about that, because the long term thing is going to be very different, and you will enjoy working with them or communicating with them, whatever you are seeking with this person. That will be a good thing in long term. But right now, things look little messy, but on your side, and this person will come and communicate with you. So that's your reading. Pile 3. So give me your feedback, how you feel about it. And then we have pile 4. So what I did was that I divided the tarot deck into 4 parts, and then we have your part here. So we basically, I'm going to answer the question with, will I exchange message with him or her? So I have picked 2 oracle cards. I have not seen them yet. We'll see them together. So I'm going to shuffle these cards. The top 3 cards are for yes, that will I exchange message with him or her, and the bottom 3 cards would be for no. So let's see what the cards have to say. So the first card is flowering, the second card is creation, or the creator and the outsider. Okay, it looks like there are a lot of people involved here, and one of you is bursting with opportunity, and the other person is more like in a Zen mode that I'm self-sufficient and I really don't want to interact with anyone. And the person with opportunity, if it is you, the person with opportunity is feeling little isolated with the creator person, the person who is more kind of self-sufficient, and you don't want to go there because you feel isolated, you feel you are outsider, you feel that if you walk into this person will not even react to you. So having said that, let's see what the cards are there for no. Okay, what I feel here is that uh, it will take immense amount of energy from your sides because we have creativity clinging to the past and experiencing. So what I see here is that you for some reason are clinging on to your past and don't have any creative way to open this door here uh, and move in to meet the creator, and the creator is the other person with whom you want to exchange messages. So you don't find the way to open that door, although opening that door is quite easy if you have any uh, good view of this card. You will see the lock is open but the chain is just tied around the gate. So one has to just remove that chain and open the gate and walk into the creator and communicate with him. It's you who has to do that, but the answer is almost like no, that you won't have that much creative energy to actually go ahead and do that by yourself. You need some help, you need some assistance. Otherwise, if you don't get that external help, external uh, assistance, then it is very difficult for you to exchange that communication. Otherwise, this person doesn't have any problem. This person is happy wherever he is right now and doesn't uh, need to communicate with you or anyone else. They are quite complete and content in whichever place they are right now. On the other hand, you are bursting out with opportunities, bursting out with enthusiasm to connect with this person. So it's you who has to find way to connect with this person because this person is totally in a different zone right now. So what we have is, yeah, hasta la vista baby. It's a very funny card here, and it is also talking about that you need to have that almost like hocus pocus kind of attitude, like I don't care. Hocus Pocus sounds like very magical and mystical and witchy because there is a movie called Hocus Pocus, if you have seen that. But I'm not talking anything of that kind. What I'm talking here is that you need to be little more charming, little more uh, because this person is on the extreme high level zone. You need to come down to the extreme silly level zone where the opposites attract each other, and you need someone to help you to become that silly because it's not your inherent nature to be that silly. That's what I can make out seeing the flowering card. You are quite happy person but then quite dignified person. You cannot act very silly and stupid. It's not childish also. It's like someone who doesn't want to think, who doesn't want to do anything just because they don't want to. It's something like that. You need to, at least in front of this person, act in that way to get that attention. Then we have meditate and contemplate, which is telling that, yeah, you need to meditate a little bit to find how to act in a silly way. This sounds very stupid, and you probably would be thinking Astrolog has gone crazy, has been talking rubbish for this pile, but this is what I feel and this is what the cards are telling me. But it's up to you. Maybe if you don't resonate with this, maybe the other piles would be helpful for you, or else, sorry, I don't know, maybe this message is not for you. Whatever it is, do let me know. This is quite funny for me also. I really did not understand what's happening, and I did not even connect this pile with any situation in my life. Like I did just randomly. Usually, I try to pick up different piles for different situations in my life to read them, but sometimes I don't do that because I just don't have. Not everything is about me and myself, right? So sometimes there are people who are totally different from me and doing something different, and so I just left it very open-ended thing for you in this pile, and I have no idea what the universe is communicating to me and how it's responding to you. So, pile 4, if you have any idea what I'm saying, please share in your comments. I'm very curious to know what's happening in your life. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye bye, namaste.